Hello guys, it's akoreanvlogger here, and in this video I'll be talking about smokers and cigarettes in Korea. So first, before we start off, let me apologize for not uploading a video in any recent times because I have been busy, but you all know that because I use that excuse every time. I still am sorry, so take that as my excuse. But this video's topic is about smokers and cigarettes, and not hash or marijuana or crack if you smoke crack. Yeah, you do smoke crack, right? No, not you, but like the verb for smoking is, doing crack is smoke. Anyways, the topic of the day is smokers of cigarettes. There is a lot of cigarette usage in Korea, and I think part of that has to do with the really low price. Cigarettes come out to about $3 per pack, and packs I think have like 12 cigarettes in them. I'm not a smoker, so I don't really know, nor do I really count my friends' packs, but pack has 12 cigarettes, and that's $3, which is really cheap when you compare it to Canadian prices, because Canadian prices you get a heavy smokers tax, and then you get general sales tax, I think, or harmonized sales tax, or HST. I think I haven't been to Canada in a while, so the taxing system is a little confusing to me, but you get taxed, and then each pack comes out to about $10 to $14 depending on what kind of flavor you get, what kind of brand you get. But in Korea it seems that every single cigarette, including Marlboros, Korean brands and blah blah blah, are just, $3 or around there. The more expensive cigarettes that are like cigar flavored, or like cigar imitations, or just look like cigars, do cost a little bit more, but that's only still at 5,000 won. Cigarettes you can get at any convenience store, or in department stores you can usually get them in those bigger packs. I don't know what they're called, the packs that have like packs of 12, so it's got like 12 little cigarette packs within a bigger like a box thing. Yeah, it's called a guak in Korean, but like a guak of cigarettes. Most people get individual packs because it's so cheap. In convenience stores it's so convenient to actually go and get them. Now convenience stores that are located within schools, so for example on Yonsei International campus, that is CU, which affiliated with Family Mart, they don't carry cigarettes. Cigarettes aren't really heavily advertised in Korean media anymore. I haven't seen any adverts for cigarettes ever in Korea, actually. In Korean media, in news and stuff, they'll blur out the cig just because, that's controversial stuff, whatever. But they also do not block advertisement of cigarettes within the store. In Canada, they block out all the cigarettes, so you can't really see the selection of cigarettes. But in convenience stores in Korea, yeah, I've seen some places blocked out, but I think it's more common that it's not blocked out. So they are not blocked out. You can see the entire selection, and there's a really vast selection of cigarettes. One of the things that disgusts me about smoking is that a lot of people in Korea will smoke in public, and then they'll spit on the ground, which is nasty. And sometimes they cough up phlegm along with it too, so they do that little like, and then like they like spit out. In a typical business district, a lot of people will come down during your lunch break, have a cigarette, and then go back up. So lunchtime, and when you're walking about the streets anywhere in Korea, there's a lot of smokers, and they'll smoke as they walk along too, which I'm not sure if it's illegal or just not enforced, or it's just illegal overall, but it's very common and it's very annoying to non-smokers. They passed a new legislation that said smoking is now banned within public buildings and public cafes and whatnot. Nightclubs and like clubs I think are an exception, because I've been to a couple where people are still allowed to smoke, but a lot of cafes that usually had a smoking separate room, which I really appreciated, are now all non-smoking, which I don't really get, because I think having a smoking section that's separated, and it's separated really well. It's like an entire separate room with a glass door and an air filter above, so the smoke doesn't come into the rest of the cafe. They banned that too, so now it's all just non-smoking, which is nice when you're in there, but when you're on the streets, smokers that can't smoke in there are smoking on the streets. So I don't get that part of the smoking ban, but the city is trying to make an impact on the number of people smoking. They're banning certain streets from smoking too, and they're making smoking zones. And they're fairly good about enforcing this in highly populated areas as well, but the reality is there's going to be a lot of smokers. So before I end this video, I want you guys to comment down below what smoking in your country is like. Is it really lax like Korea, or is it really tight and controlled like it is in the United States or Canada? Let me know down in the comments down below, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.